Hey, this is Mark Williams with Swine BBQ. Today I'm going to show you how we do Parmesan crusted wings. This is one of my favorite recipes just because that Parmesan cheese adds a great flavor and makes a super crispy crust. So the first thing we're going to do is get these chicken wings broke down. Now we bought whole wings. I always like to separate the flats from the drummies. You can see the ball right there. That's the joint between the flat and the drummy. You just take your knife, cut right in the joint. It's simple as that. I'm gonna start out with a whole shaker, which is 2 cups of just a grated Parmesan cheese, half a cup of our favorite barbecue rub. You're welcome to use what you like, but I got a half a cup of Mississippi grind. Then I got a tablespoon of a good crushed cayenne pepper, and then a tablespoon of black pepper. And this is where you can taste it and kind of judge your heat, how much spice you would like, and that's it. Simple as that. To season these wings, I'm gonna start out with a good seasoning. This is from Towns and Spices. It's just a basic salt, pepper, garlic. We're gonna just do kind of a light to medium coat. And I have these chicken wings on this cooling rack for 2 reasons. One, it's easier to kind of handle them, and we're gonna cook them on this cooling rack. And 2, it lets all your excess rub just kind of fall off and not stick to the chicken. And we're gonna put a pretty good heavy coat on this. This is gonna pull some of the moisture off the skin, and that's what's gonna help get this chicken skin crispy. We'll do the same thing to this side, and then come back with the Parmesan again. And we're gonna apply this Parmesan rub throughout the cook process, just because as these chicken wings cook, that moisture is gonna pull out, and we'll add just another layer just to keep the skin good and crispy. We're gonna fire this pit up like we always do. Take 2 tumbleweeds underneath, get them lit, get the fire basket slid in place. Briquettes have got good and ashed over, got a good bed of coals. I'm gonna go ahead and add our first split. We're cooking with pecan today. I'm gonna get that split right on them coals. We're gonna give this split a few seconds to catch. We're gonna run this pit today at about 300 degrees. That is a perfect temperature to get these wings done through and through and still get a good crispy skin. These wings have been sitting for about 15 minutes. You can tell that Parmesan cheese already pulled some moisture out. Let's get them on the pit. So like I say, we're gonna cook on the cooling rack just to make it easy to handle. And I'm gonna go just dead center. We'll let these go for about 30 minutes and we'll come back and check them, maybe apply a little bit more Parmesan cheese and they'll be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of extra Parmesan on this side before we flip them, and then just take the time and get them all flipped. Make sure to get them all covered, because that's gonna help with your color and of course make the skin crispy. And then we'll get them put back on. We're gonna take these wings to about 200, 205 to get them good and tender, and that skin will be perfect. We're right there at about 190. We're gonna do the same process. And I'm gonna do one more light coat of this Parmesan. Get them all flipped one more time. Do the same process, just a light coat. And before I stick them back on, I'm gonna open up our exhaust damper wide open. Really get some good airflow coming across. We're gonna get this pit up pretty hot, probably 400, 450 degrees. Let's get them back on. What that's gonna do is increase the airflow. You can do this on any pit. It's been 10 minutes. You can hear that chicken skin frying. Let's get these babies up. So we brought these wings in and I've laid them out on this cutting board, just give them a few minutes to rest. I wish y'all could smell these. Man, come in and look at this crust y'all have on these. That crust on these wings is just as crispy as can be. Got great color, they smell awesome. I'm gonna grab this one right here on top and just show you how tender they are. And the way I eat a wing, I pull the little bone out. And it's simple as that.